All right, so this is a walkthrough where I actually explain like what's happening in this song. So the fingering used to be 5-3-1. If you watch my playthrough, you can tell that I started at 5-3-1. But they recently realized that playing 4-2-1 is actually better. And it's good practice for other upcoming songs where you're going to use that. So it's C, E, G. You're going to do it 6 times. 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you reach down to G. G, D, G, D, G, D. Twice. All right? So from the beginning. Then you're going to do this 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now back to the G, D, G. All right. So I'm going to play it from the beginning again. 6 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 2 of the G, D, Gs. Now 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you have to move your hand kind of quickly. You can make this a little short because you have to get down here to C. So this is C. So it's an arpeggio, but you have to do some awkward fingering, and you'll find out why in a second. So it's 5, 4, 2, thumb, 2, 4. If you're getting really fancy, you can get louder and quieter. All right. So the first one is just normal. That's what I'm going to call this one. Totally normal arpeggio, a little bit uncomfortable fingering, but you'll live. Now the next one, pinky stays down. So do you see what I'm doing? So pinky is staying down while you play all these notes. Pinky stays down after you touch this one, then it lifts up. That's the secret that a lot of people can't do. All right, so practice this a few times. Hear how it sounds smooth when I lift up my pinky a little early? All right, in the song it only happens 3 times, but it's really good thing to practice over and over and over and over until you're comfortable. All right, from the beginning. 2, 3, 4. Make sure your thumb stays quiet here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how I made that a little staccato? And this is a regular one. Oops, I did the wrong fingering. It's the old fingering from the old book. 2, 3. All right, then you're gonna go down to this. So pinky stays down, that weird fingering happens. You only do it once, that's the frustrating part. So you do this 3 times. 2, 3. Now down here. Wow, there's a chord in my way. Okay. Then you're gonna lift up, move really fast from here to here, and do this thing 2 times. All right, good news, you're almost done with this page. So that's great. Bad news is the second page is a little harder. So from the beginning. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thumb should be the light one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So you don't leave your pinky down for the first one, then you leave it down for 3 of them. 2, 3. Down low. Back to here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, one. Then you're gonna do C, E, G, where you leave your C down. So C, E, G, then G, D, G, but you're leaving the G down. So it's like earlier in the song, but you're leaving the first note down. That just happens the one time. And then you do this part. So if you're playing on a touch-sensitive piano, that middle note's kind of loud. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're not, just remember it for later. All right, from the beginning. This is the whole first page now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My pinky's tired. I'm glad they changed the fingering. When the pinky was here, it was really hard. Your pinky would get even tireder. 4, 5, 1. 1 where pinky doesn't have to stay down. Now 3 where it does. 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, I should have definitely said this earlier, but if you're a super small child or you just have really small hands and you can't reach this, it should be a little uncomfortable. I'm going to throw that out there. It shouldn't be super easy, but if you really can't reach it, like you physically can't, like you're only getting to here, even when you relax your hand and you do everything right, you don't have to hold the bottom note down. You're just lucky because it makes the song a lot easier. All right, page 2. You're going to hold down this chord for 1, 2, which I forgot on the other video, but whatever. 1, 2, rest, rest. Use that rest, 1, 2, rest, rest, to get up here. So this is a G chord in case you couldn't tell. G chord holds for 2, G, hold, rest, rest. This is F, D, and G. So it's F, D, and G twice. Short, short, long, C, E, and G. And this holds for 2. So it's 2. So it's from the top of the second page, it's 1, 2, rest, rest. 1, 2, rest, rest. Play the same chord again, staccato though. That's D, B, and G. You should know just from looking. So from the top of the second page, 1, 2, rest, rest. 1, 1, 1, 2, rest, rest. 1, 2, rest, rest. This part happens again. So the 2. All right, from the top of the second page again. 1, 2, rest, rest. 1, 2, rest, rest. 1, 2, rest, rest. 1, 2. Then you just do C and G. So it's 1, 1, 2, rest. That's what we added on to rest. All right, from the top of the second page again. 1, 2, rest, rest. 1, 2, rest, rest. 1, 2, rest, rest. 1, 2, 1, 2, rest. This is, let's call this the chords part. All right, so let's call it the chords part because it's going to happen again. Then I can say play the chords part again. You'll know what I mean. All right, so the chords part for the last time, I promise I'll stop playing it. It's important though. 1, 2, rest, rest. 1, 2, rest, rest. 1, 2, rest, rest. 1, 2, 1, 2, rest. Then you're going to do, yeah, the one where you hold your pinky down. Twice. So 1, 2. Then you're going to do this. Where you hold the C, E, G, where you hold your pinky down. And then the G, D, G, where you hold your pinky down. So this measure. All right, so from the chords part. 1, 2, rest, rest. 1, 2, rest, rest. 1, 2, rest. All right, and if you're following along in the music, you may have guessed the chords part comes next. You are correct. So it goes chords part, this, and then the chords part again. Chords part again. All right, so I'm gonna play it from the beginning. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this part. All right, we just have the ending. This is gonna happen twice. That's easy. Then you do this. This is the hard part. As in physically hard, not. So it happens here. C, E, G, D, G, D, C, E, G, D, G, D, G. 3 times. And then this part you get to get really loud. So it's C, E, G, C, hold, rest. You get to get as loud as you can. All right. Pretty much know it, but let's do it from the beginning once. Oops. 1, 2, 3. This thumb should be the loud one in this case. All right, hope it helps.